Hey, how you doing? Nope, my name's not Earl. I'm the lawnmower lady, and I like fixing small engines. Today's video is on this Toro 22-inch recycler. The lady that owns it says the drive transmission is not working, and it's going to be either the drive belt itself, the transmission, or it's going to be a bad cable. Unfortunately, she lets a guy borrow this mower who has probably made many wrong turns on the highway of life and hasn't won the lottery yet. But he really doesn't take care of it. I've already cleaned out a huge amount of debris under here, so hopefully that will clear up the problem. All right, get these last two bolts off. And you see all right, here is an enormous amount of junk and debris under here. And the belt has jumped. This is why the belt jumped off the sheave. Solid debris just pushing it right off. Another problem is when belts come off of the crankshaft. It's very common that they will come off right there, again, because of excess debris. And this belt, as you can see, is completely deformed because it's been spinning inside of the crankshaft there with no way to turn the transmission. Huh. Whoa. Well, I'm no expert, but I think I found the problem. So when I first removed this belt cover, the underside was completely caked up, like you can see, almost like, dried up cake batter. And the belt had jumped off right there. And of course, once I straightened that out and I realized it's been sitting on the crankshaft, just burning a hole in that. So that's the cause of this failure. If we didn't already know that the belt was bad, you could very easily determine if the transmission is working. It helps to put a little tension on there and turn the transmission, and you will see the wheels will turn when you move the belt in the direction that it would normally spin. If you've broken the belt, you can also just turn this pulley by hand, and that will show you the wheels turning. The two front wheels. This is held in by 4 screws that go through the belt cover on the back side. There are 2 shoulder bolts that come up through here and attach to the front of this, come up through here and attach to the front of the drive, and 2 coarse thread screws that thread right through the deck in the back and right into these 2 holes on the top cover. To remove this belt, we need to remove this keeper, and these are a square drive, also known as a Robertson bit. These are going into plastic, so you don't want to mess those up. There's one hiding back here. And the third one right here. Which should give you enough room without having to detach the cable or anything. This is a Stens replacement 265537. This replaces Toro part number 1171018. These belts are different for some of these recyclers, so you don't want to buy the wrong belt. Check your parts manual. I'm going to remove the old belt by just sneaking it around the blade. Put the new belt on the same way. And then we'll drop the mower back down. And make sure the belt is in the drive pulley from the crankshaft. And feed this belt around the drive pulley. And then replace the belt keeper. Get all 3 screws started by hand before tightening them down. There's one. Number 2. Number 3. Just a little lift on the mower. We're going to check, make sure the belt is not jamming and the drive wheels are working. They are. All right, hopefully this is all cleaned out. Fit the cover on top and get the mower turned upside down. Are we going to fit this on? It says the front goes right there. And this is going to keep the belt from rubbing against the sides right there. Fit that on just like that. 1 shoulder bolt. And get the other one started. This is a 10mm wrench. I'm not using a power tool because I don't want to strip these out. These are going in and through plastic. Next is to fit these 2 on the front part of the cover. Wasn't good. So I dropped this one too many times. Simple way, just a piece of shop rag on there. There we go. Again, don't overdo it. Plastic into plastic. Now, if you don't have this exact Toro model number, just keep in mind across their entire line of all their front wheel drives, the same method applies to replacing the belt on these things. Pretty straightforward job. All right, let's see how this thing rolls. Come on. Runs like a champ. So I guess the moral of this story is don't mow low and clean out that debris from underneath it. If you want to watch a video on a tune-up on almost the identical Toro mower with this Briggs & Stratton 7.25, watch this video here. Mow happy.